Okay, did we started? I assume we started. Oh, very good. We're very close to 70 followers here. I assume everything is okay in here. The chat. If I sound that I'm dying, I think the thing I said in the last stream that I may be sick. No, I think that I am sick. So I'm gonna try. I'm staring at sign. It says pool. Oh, because I was going to build a pool somewhere over here. Okay. So the idea today is, let's put the floor and level stuff up, see where is going to be. Why I'm sounding like I'm dying, I don't know. Sorry. And yeah, we're gonna think later for the second floor, but it's going to be probably like that, and this will be the balcony. So I have to remove this land. Let's start by this one actually. Now I wanna put lights in the place as I go. I sound very bad right now. I'm very confused in the way I'm speaking, but anyway. So why there is no music in this? Like, I don't know in which level, like what should be in order to, sorry. Oh, just I mean, my goals are better than my sister. My sister won, or I think worse. So in a way I'm better, I think. I still have tea. I still had hair. Like, usually the thing you don't see is I have a bottle of water with me in every streams. Sometimes I choke on this bottle of water, but it's because I don't know how to drink, I assume. And now I have to have tea, because I cannot drink anything except tea, and I don't like that. Like, why is even that? I could just be healthy and happy. I'm sorry, I'm getting a little depressed. Who wouldn't be depressed when you barely speak? Like, usually I talk with my sister about stuff. I cannot even talk. Now I don't know how is this in Fahrenheit, but I had 37 degrees, almost 38, kinda. I think I messaged to my mother. It was 37 and I think 40 something, 46, 49, somewhere in between these. It's kinda high. I think I still have it. I mean, I have thermometer, I don't know how to say it in English, which if I feel like, because I literally feel that I'm burning right now. This is how hot it is for me. I don't know, am I going crazy? Is there something wrong with me? I don't know. So I wanna level stuff up. and I didn't think my life while I'm doing that. If you're watching for the first time, I'm not so depressed. I'm usually depressed when I'm sick or when I fight with someone. These are the only times when I've been depressed and I have dark humor sometimes. Usually this dark humor is more shown to my friends and family, which when you have to be happy that I don't show this yet on streams. Actually, I forgot that I have to put moss in here. Why have flowers? Where these flowers came from? And also last time when I streamed I forget about my tea, so I need to remind myself at times. I can build zoo here probably. So like this is like some rich person who have animals, a lot of animals, and the villagers will be those people who work for the rich person. Maybe. We are going to be this rich person in this case. And the village is going to work for us. You know, it's kinda like what the rich people have in the movies. With the exception of the, I don't know how, pigeons? Is there that, what is the colorful birds are called? I don't think it's pigeon. What is the name of those animals? I think it's peacock. Peacock, I don't know. One of the two. I don't know how to pronounce this word. Sorry, I don't know. I mean, I cannot control this. Only I can always drink the tea. But I think I'm gonna have nightmares from this tea. Like, I don't know if I might mention it, but I'm not very big tea person. Was it maybe there was one with fruits and stuff? Maybe this one. This is in the shop of my friend. Like, I had one of my friends and her aunt has like a shop and she sells this type of tea, but it's not here, and I don't think they make this anymore. Like a lot of the stuff I had when I was a child, they were not here anymore. Like candies and stuff. And to be honest, I didn't know that some of them disappeared. I thought they were just, maybe I don't see them, but apparently some of the stuff I liked and they're not here anymore, or discontinued or something like that. And I was told that I just cannot find them, and if I look more I will find them. And like my voice making the conversation somehow even more depressing. I don't know why. Like I'm hearing myself, I don't know how you hear it, but I'm hearing myself saying that I'm going to, like, I can't even speak anymore. Oh, as I did yesterday, I put my hand in my mouth so it's not that loud. But if it is, I'm sorry, I'm trying not to be that loud, the coughing. sometimes I cannot control it. This will be, I think, more peaceful stream where I just put blocks somewhere and cough in the middle of it. Put some lights and stuff too. Okay. So this is going to be the pool here. And maybe some in front. Because the door, I think, was supposed to be over here. And I also want to use as much of this as I can. So while we're doing that, what type of box should be? Like, what box should be made of wood? I usually made it with prismarine or something blue because of the water and stuff. So maybe something like that. Let me drink. To be honest, oh, this is kind of like almost my real voice. So to be honest, I don't know what type of tea I was drinking before, but this one is somehow helping me. Like, it's mint one. Because my sister, I think she had to drink more. Yeah, I think she drank the other one. I don't know what it was made of. It was not mint. I think mint helps for the throat. This is my personal experience. I may switch this with glass too. Can you remove yourself? So I'm thinking maybe the pool should start from here and should go all the way up, like those bigger pools, and maybe with some resting area over here. I don't know. Let's find something for the pool, like blocks. Also putting some stuff away. I don't know why I have those flowers. I will need those for building. What is this? Okay. So need to light this up so stuff does not fall inside of the, inside of this. So I need to put boats, or maybe, let me see. 3. Maybe that be better. I'm thinking those side tasks. But anyway. I should put some type of block which makes lights, but I don't know which one. Which one I've used for the inside? Maybe the blue one. These ones. Actually, no. I use the swaps, and I will need to put some of the lights. Maybe in the middle, yeah. And can I? Maybe something like that. Something like this. For some reason I think I've played before I start plating. Sorry. So before I start playing Minecraft, I think I played one of the iPad versions, like those free, probably with 100 viruses on them. So I played some of those, and I think I will use a lot of the version of this block for lights. Because I played creative too on these versions. Okay, maybe somewhere over here will be for the boats. What is that? Let me cover it. Okay. Throw this block. It's kind of like cage looking. Anyway, at least it's safe for now. So the thing is about the pool, it should be stopping here. I'm gonna have a line around to which I will know where to stop. Because these are 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4. You know what? 3. I'm gonna do 3 in this direction. This means I have to remove all of these, which I think it took me time for these to be in here, but anyway, we have time. You know what, I'm gonna use also those, not only for source of light, but also for to put like this. Can remove those. So this will be outline. What I'm talking about, the outline, because you know those type of like what they're called, where you have the pool and what they're called actually. I don't know. I don't remember. But there are some of these, like wall. I think it's called wall. I don't know, where you have it, and it's kind of like protecting the. So there's no animals. I don't know how it's called. Anyway, so it should be from here as well. Okay. This will be a very big pool, by the way. Which maybe front of the house will be the pool, the rest will be sand where you will have towels and stuff. We'll see. Using that, I can just fill around this, the few blocks. I think today's the main goal is to at least level stuff up, so it'll be a lot more easier for us. And also I can put some light so there is nothing spawning on here, because I don't want zombies and friends to spawn in here. And maybe we can have like a zoo for the other mobs, like zombies and friends. Yeah, maybe, because we have a lot of stuff to build, so why not? So I'm gonna stop more time to time to drink my tea, because last time I think I spilled on it because I choke. This is why I'm telling you that sometimes I don't know how to drink water. And if you saw in the last stream, you probably saw how bad I am at drinking. This is the thing that making me angry, because it's survival instinct. I should have those. But apparently I don't have them. Which, I mean, I cannot do. But apparently not for drinking. Cannot even explain how angry I am. I should not be angry actually. Yeah, maybe I'm sick and just think about stuff, and I should not think about those stuff. Like, whatever happens. This is, by the way, my dark thinking. Like, I don't know why this happens every time when I'm sick. I'm joking that I'm going to die, which is not good. Don't be like me. You have to look more optimistic. I must say opposite, which should not be true. But you should look more optimistic on the stuff. Excuse me. I say as I hit whatever that actually. I must say this is a cow, but actually this is a sheep. I don't know why I say it's a cow. But yeah. Like, whatever happens. And I think it's in a way my problem, because there's sometimes days where I just don't care. And whatever happens. Because if I start to care about everything, the only person who is going to suffer from this is going to be mainly me. Because nobody else will care that something bothers me or whatever. So actually in a way be more like me, if you want to be happier. Isn't making sense? Am I talking stupid stuff? Maybe. Oh, I thought I was miscalculating stuff, but apparently I didn't. So let me actually put some stuff as I go. Also, this is kinda like, maybe in a political way. Don't let people force their opinions on you, because then you're going to lose yourself. And in today's age, is actually what is happening, because like a lot of people probably will not hate, like they will not like me mainly because of my views on the world and other stuff. I will probably like me because of that. And if I have to care about every single opinion, then the only person who will feel bad and suffer will be mainly me. There's a lot of like I've seen this on the internet. There are people who have one political opinion and they change it because if you don't think like others, you're bad. Which I don't understand that. She's giving communism. But who am I to talk? Like what I know about communism? Not that I'm born and raised in a country with this history, but what I know. And the sad thing is that I'm seeing this not only in America but also in Europe, which where is the freedom in Europe if you like if I start to talk about this stuff I will not stop talking because there's a lot of wrong stuff into this age. Why I'm sounding like I'm writing an essay. This is what exactly my words when I'm writing an essay. Today's age. Maybe I'm accidentally writing an essay without knowing and without writing it. Maybe. Maybe I should put warning that I'm sick and my thoughts will be darker, but anyway. Oh, I forgot to drink. Oh. What was that? I was depressing about stuff and I was depressing you with me. Because if I'm suffering, everyone is going to suffer apparently in my brain. For which I'm sorry. But yeah, if you think about it, in a way, no one is going to be happier. There will sorry. There will always be bad stuff happening. There will always be bad people in every single group. Even the ones who fight for people, there will be around them bad people who is going to influence them to doing bad stuff. No matter who those people are and stuff like that. Maybe that's why I'm sometimes depressed, because I just see what is happening in the world and how people cannot be depressed. Can someone say some joke? Something like that, something funny. I would do that, but I don't like everything funny in my life. Just start forgetting, which is not normal. Start to forget happy stuff in life. Also, another thing is that even if I want to talk about stuff, I forget what I want to talk the moment I think I've seen this before. I don't know why is this happening. Like if it's what it's called, the thing where you talk in front of the public and you stop talking. Stage frighting, I think this is how it's called. Which I cannot have that because I used to dance. So this have to like instantly remove this from me. Okay, I wanna cover this because I don't want the pigs to jump in here. Actually, not only the pigs but also the other animals. Also, I don't know what my family is watching right now, but by the sound of it, it's kind of like those those family American movies where like kind of like Disney vibe. Maybe they're watching that. I don't know. Also, why I'm seeing podcast, why I'm listening what they're watching. I don't know. Also, can you hear it? Because sometimes there is stuff like, for example, my family is talking about stuff and I'm scared you can hear those stuff. And usually the things they're talking about are some personal. So in a way, I'm hoping that you cannot hear it, because you will know a lot of stuff about me actually. Also, I don't understand like how some people share like information on social media, like their life depends on it. Like in a way, I understand like if you're an influencer or something like that, in a way you share your life. Like even those people who have like reality shows and stuff like that, in a way they share their personal information, but at the same time, like I don't know. Like people like the Kardashians sometimes, not sometimes, but they're example of people who share their personal information and they make money of that, which I don't know. If I become famous, can I make a reality? And is it morally correct to have those personal family stories everywhere? Like in a way, like if I do it as a way of teaching, because usually when there is family drama in my family, for us it's more like a teaching moment, what not to do in the future, what to be careful of, like which is, and kind of like advice I can give you, it's based on stuff I know, is like you have to be always careful on who you trust, even on the internet, because you can even see this in the movies, like for example where let's say one friend becomes famous and they start to betray their friends or family because they want to be part of a specific group, which I think people should be on groups where they separate them from people they love, unless the people they love they're like bad people who are mothers and stuff like that. Then in a way it's understandable, but at the same time you have to always be careful who you trust and have stuff in mind, because even the close people to you can sometimes betray you. And this is actually what I'm saying those to my cousins and friends, is that when you look at friends especially, because family you don't choose a family, they just spawn out of nowhere, but with the friends, like yes, where this flower came from and why I click it anyway. But with the friends, like you don't choose those people, I mean you choose them, but the thing is that I don't know, is it making even sense if I'm trying to explain it, but like you also have to be careful. Is it making sense? Especially if you're with people who try to make you feel bad about yourself and stuff like that. Why are you doing that? This chicken. Anyway. Because I know people who they go out with certain people who are not bad, like they are not good influence on them, and they start to, for example, do drugs and stuff like that, and the only reason they start to change this about themselves is just to be liked by those people, which by the way, it's kind of like the first thing. You cannot change your political beliefs, like, and opinions, because you want to be liked by certain people. And sadly, a lot of people do that because today's people are mainly focused on likes and stuff like that, which, I mean, thinking about it, likes and shares and stuff like that are just numbers, and sometimes most of those people not always think the good about you. Like, I mean, likes on social media, although can give you like good stuff, can sometimes not be good. Am I making sense? Am I too sick to think normally? Maybe. But also I think in a way I'm correct. Okay, why are you here? This chicken is going to... I think it's doing it on purpose. Anyway. Let me fix this before... Okay, I can see the whole message. I don't know. Maybe one day in the future. Okay. What I was thinking about? I mean, the correct question is what I was talking about, not what I was thinking about, because you cannot read my mind unless you do, which will be strange. Also, which I'm sorry if you do, because my brain is not the place where people want to be. Speaking of personal experience, of course, not of a, I'm talking like I'm entertaining my brain, which in a way is true. Just but I just scared that I was going to throw up, but I'm okay. I didn't. I just coughed, but I don't have enough words in both my vocabulary. Like, I cannot even say it. I cannot have enough words in both of my languages to explain how much I hate being sick. Like, for some people, being sick is kind of like vacation. For me, a person who hates pain, it's double suffering. Something like that. Which I don't know what even to say about this. Okay, this chicken has not moved from there. Why is this chicken not? I need to take this chicken out from here. For some reason it laid an egg, which is even, I don't know. Go. If I go from here, look at this thing. No. Okay. I think we can slowly work it through here. So what I was thinking about this build is we have house, horse, pool, other animals, some over here, maybe like a little tiny house for the villagers, which is going to be the Look at the stuff. Cannot tell how much I want to cry right now because of this cough, which I know for a lot of people it's a lot more worse, but I'm a little dramatic at times. Like, if you know me in person, you know how many times I overreacted about stuff. Literally. Like, there were times where nothing happened to me and I'm acting like someone. Yeah. We have light here. The places. Okay, this is the chicken. So we can you know what? The only problem with this is everything here. Yes. This will be, I think, the only problem for us. Thank you. Maybe another time. Like, my stomach hurts right now for some reason. But I don't know. Actually, I know why. It's mainly because, like, you know where you're kind of like when you're sick and you're about to be healthier again, and you have those, like, you have to cut out like, I don't know how they're called, but there's stuff you have to spit out in order to feel better, and I physically cannot do that for some reason. Like, I feel it's coming out, but I cannot do it. Ever, I don't know. I think this happened ever since I come here in America. For 5 years I cannot just. So I don't know why is that. Also, by the way, another strange thing about when I'm sick is that there was time where I was sick, and I think I didn't feel well, like heal well or something like that, because I had like I have these quotes where you're healthy and not sick, but you still cough. I don't know what those are, but sometimes I have them, which, by the way, it's not very fun experience for me. I need to cover this wall with create stuff. And I wanna use this whole as, I don't know what that was. For some reason my muscles hurt. I don't know what it was, but yesterday and today, when sometimes my arm hurts or my finger hurts and my leg, legs in plural. Actually, the more I think I'm talking, the more worse it gets. For some reason. To be honest, it's not very positive experience. Now I'm thinking about it, I'm reacting like the end, like is the worst thing happening to me. So, by the way, I think I'm overreacting. I don't think it's that bad. Hope at least. I don't know. I don't even know what to like. The only thing, for example, looking now, it's what's happening on the world, like new stuff. Like if someone has some type of drama on the internet, which is also bad thing because I don't know what happy thing to talk about. Like most of them are sad stuff or or someone is fighting someone. Which in a way for me is interesting because like maybe that's why again those type like reality programs are watched by why are you here? Why are you here? Anyway, so I think that's why some reality programs are watched by people. Can you walk? Anyway, really, that's why some people like Kardashians say they make millions of watching stuff, like fighting. That's why I'm considering if I become famous, maybe I should also make a reality program. Also, like some of the stuff on the internet, for example, I don't know who to believe because there are people who like are going to make it as like even know if it's making sense, but some people are going to make it as that? Anyway, I'm getting distracted by stuff. We have Sing from Hot Swan, which can translate from Why Elephant, which is a phrase where it says that from a small problem they will make a bigger one. Which I think I think this more is for the famous people. Actually, more I think it's for influencers and stuff. I think they're more likely to do that. Because if you think about it, like, they will need it from the views. They can, like, if I fight, let's say there is a YouTuber or streamer, whatever, and I don't know, imagine someone or create your own, and in a way this will be like, I don't know, I think MatPat says something about this when he talk about Logan Paul and his brother, where they had these songs against each other, and how this is a good tactic because it's kind of like sending from one channel to the other, which I can understand why. If we really think about this, why are we here? Anyway, I'm getting distracted by the Enderman. And I don't know, a lot of YouTubers and streamers can use this as a way for views. For example, things similar to that, I'm watching those commentary channels sometimes, and for the commentary I think I've said this before, for the commentary channels you have to research everything, and also the both sides, especially when it's kind of like something illegal or something where it should be illegal, but some people take it as not that much illegal. Also, something that maybe people hate me for that, but for me personally, that like sharing some type of drama on the internet, I 100% will not believe, because we have a lot of examples where in the end of the day it turns out that this person just won the views. And I'm for, like, if you really have problem, just go to police. Like, if it's someone like celebrity, then I can understand it, but even then you should go to the police, whatever the abuse is. And the problem is with those usually women, for some reason usually the women do that, is that they expect people to believe them without even evidence, which in court, I think this is how it's called, the sorry, what is this really how it's called, the court system with the judge and stuff like that? I think so. So, like, if I cannot speak. If you have that, you need to have witnesses or some type of proof, and usually with this you cannot talk like about something without having the proof of that. Like, for example, I cannot say that someone hit me without having the proof, or even is it making sense? Because what is happening in today's culture is that usually when it's a woman, the people will believe her no matter what she said, and then this one of the reason, by the way, I don't like feminists is because they do that. And I think that if something bad happens, there should always be like there should always be a person who talks with the police. Even if you don't like the police, I think it's better if you just talk with them, say that what is happening, even on the day that this happened, because I mean this is why they are there. Like the police is there to protect the people, not because they want stuff or money or something like that. And you see, the thing is that if you're like, if something bad like that happens to you, someone you know, better call the police, because they know how to handle this. Because Twitter is going to do absolutely nothing. Especially if it turns out that, and I think another thing that people probably will hate me because of that is I'm thinking that for me the best thing is if a person, no matter if it's man or woman, says like someone is abusing her or him, and this turns out to be false, then I think this man or woman should be go to jail. Because think about it, and I maybe you hate me because of that, but that person you don't care. Have enough problems in my life to care about who hates me, who not. But think about it, you're putting, not you personally, but those people are putting someone's not only reputation but also life, because sometimes when you're called abuser, usually people attack you because of that. And I don't know, I think these people should go for jail for lying and putting people in danger. I don't know, I think this is up to the judge to see what is the. I think there was an example for that with some college students which they don't like some boy, and they say that he did stuff to them, and then turns out that it's not true, but this boy was already abused by his friends, and a lot of stuff happened. And if this is true, because there's a possibility that I've just heard it somewhere and it's not true, but if it turns out that it's true, I'm sorry, but these women are for jail. Like, you, especially, also another thing, the death threats. Who mentally unwell person? Because for me these are not people actually. A normal people would never hurt another person just because of something. But who? This is another thing I don't like especially in my generation, is that people from my generation will not like certain people and then will start sending hateful messages and saying stuff that I'm not sure can I say this on any social media out loud, because I don't know, the whole thing to say something so hurtful to people, and how old this person should be, like how sick in their mind they are to say these hurtful things to another person. Example for that, by the way, is the thing with the president now, which you may not like him, I don't care, but I've seen it, the things I've seen on TikTok the past few days, like if you do this, and I think if I was on Trump's place I will probably sue them, but if you did this to someone from the Communist Party, you'll be dead, based on what I know and heard and studying history classes. The things I've heard these 2 days, for a person who is your president, like I don't like Biden, but I will never say this stuff. Like, I am disgusted. It's probably because also I'm sick and this also can have some effect on me, but I'm ashamed to be called myself Gen. I prefer to be called millennial or whatever it's called, or Gen Z, Alpha. No, Alpha, it's too young. What is the other name for the Gen Hicks? X? Whatever it is, it's just not Gen Z. I don't want to be called Gen Z anymore. It's like I am with no words. Actually, no, there's also other people who are older than me and they should be wiser, but apparently they're not. And I don't know. As I said, if I am on the place on Trump, I will sue all of them. And also send them to jail, because this is, I think, apparently it's illegal to want this stuff, so I understand that, but I have no words right now. To be honest, I don't know if it's even I don't know how to explain. That's like my family ran away from corruption and the same things that are happening right now in America. The same things that happen in Eastern Europe are happening right now, and there is a lot of people. You know what I've seen? This is how, like, I switch languages. This is how I am confused, shocked. There was like college students want communism in America, and when a person who is born from my side of the world tell them you should not want this. I was born there. I was raised during this time. I know how bad it is. They start to throw stuff at him. There was literally a video on TikTok somewhere. I don't know where it is. I lost it. But and I'm sitting on, actually I was not sitting, I was laying on my bed, but it's still the same. Sitting, laying is the same. Sorry. And I was sitting there and I was confused. Am I the same country that is on the movies? Can you imagine what is being raised in ex-communist country, where because of which your country is, because if you Google Bulgaria right now, Bulgaria is I think it was the lowest, like the poorest country in Europe, which only by this sentence can tell you what. And this is only Bulgaria, because Bulgaria, Romania, I mean, Croatia was kind of like part of Yugoslavia back then, but they also kind of have, like, all of the Balkan countries were either part of the Soviet Union or had some type of, who put this that here, have some type of this part in their government. And to wish that your country is in the same situation that my country was, and to say which is another thing that I've seen, to bring back the communism in America, which like, are they teaching history here in America? Because I have history class, but I don't think apparently I think they taught. This is how I am confused right now. I cannot even speak. I think in a way they don't teach anything in America. Excuse me, why are you here? And for this person to go to these people and say them, hey, the things you are saying are not correct, and they to attack this person like that, I mean, and then the same party who says we are for inclusivity, we are for this, we are for that, they're the ones who... Let me hit this and remove it from this art. Do I have a sword? Like, I cannot even express right now how I'm disappointed in art and world and stuff like that. And in a way, actually, the only good thing is that for what I've seen, the Europeans are start to waking up for some stuff which are going to happen here in America soon. And I was wondering what is burning up there. Like, I'm so and this is the thing, is that sometimes I'm questioning myself why I'm here. Because the country is great, history is great, but just some people, I think they should not... there is like I think he's for Turkey. I don't know, which is another... I think I've seen somewhere one of those commentary channels about some of the most famous streamers and how they're kind of walk to this progressiveness, and the things I've seen with this group, and I've watched these people actually, because when I watch Dream SMP, some of them are friends with the Dream SMP members, and I've seen those people. And back then I didn't care that much because I didn't realize that, but the more I've seen this video, which I watched, and the more I watched the clips used from this, and these are people who are watched by younger people, like, I don't know what to say. I really don't know what to say. And like, I think when it comes to those people is that there should be past a wall where you should not tell people who to vote, because there's younger people who, in order to be liked by the celebrities they like, they're going to literally ruin their beliefs in order to be liked by those people. And I think there should be a wall, which, by the way, in Bulgaria there is kind of like a wall where you're not allowed to say who you're voting for. Well, here in America, which, by the way, it's one of the things which confuse me, because I've seen a lot of people who like saying who they vote for, who they don't vote for, like because I seen Taylor Swift talking about how if Trump wins the election, she was going to leave the country, and I'm like, please do, because if you're not going to accept the defeat of another political party, and also think about this, like, Taylor Swift fans are, I think, like goats. People are going to hate me, but I don't care about that. Again, I'm gonna underline this. But you cannot disagree with me that the Taylor Swift fans are cold. Like the whole I don't even know from where to start. Like there was a video because again, one of those commentary channels I've seen, they talk about all of the problematic fan groups, like fandoms, and one of which was the Taylor Swift one, which I can understand that. But and there was sorry, and there was like videos of those fans where they kind of like they were in a movie theater and watched her movie, which I didn't even know that Taylor Swift had a movie, but apparently she had. And they start to have like dance like rituals, and I'm like, what my eyes are seeing. I wanted to burn my eyes is the one thing that happened, but also I don't know. Like it's good to be fan to something. Like I like stuff. I was, let's say, like a Percy Jackson fan. I've read the books. I like certain groups or bands. I think bands. My friends, they listen to One Direction. How I call it One Direction, which means One Stupid, because I don't like them back then, and I still don't. But it's kind of like a joke between us. But still, like it's one thing when you like something and you want to support. Like there's people who like certain YouTubers and they buy their merch or go to a certain concert. This is normal. But obsess about someone and their life, and because I also seen the other ones are the K-pop fans, which don't let me talk about this. I'm questioning if they're human at all, because no one normal human, like apparently, I don't know if this is true, but if like this babe, why I say babe? K-pop idols, you don't have to have boyfriend or girlfriend, and apparently one of the singers, whatever they're called, had to apologize. I want to underline apologize because she had boyfriend. And I'm listening to this and watching this because there's also watching. And I'm listening to this and I'm starting to question my existence and all of my mistakes I've done in the past. Like the woman had a boyfriend. Instead of being happy for, like, I cannot find boyfriend. I will be happy if she find boyfriend because I cannot find one. And I'm 24. Almost. No, literally almost, because in a less in a month I'm becoming 24. I'm getting old. Anyway. But anyway, yeah, the woman had, like, they should be happy. Unless the boyfriend is a serial killer or something like that, and then they should probably warn her, but still she have to be happy about her. And she had to apologize for that. Now, maybe I don't understand people. Maybe this is my mistake, but shouldn't we be happier for this woman? Like, shouldn't we be like, congratulations, hope you get married soon? something like that. Like, and the whole like Ada for these programmatic Twitch streamers which I was talking about, apparently one of them, I know which they are, but I remember now talking about this. I think his name was Ludwig, something like that. I don't know how to pronounce his name. I don't care how to pronounce his name. But, and I remember that actually. Because during that time I was watching Dream SMP and he posted a video where he talked about how viewers are just a number to him, how they are not his friends, normal stuff, which I understand. Like, realistically, imagine every single famous person you ever liked. Realistically, these chances of something happening between you and the famous person you like, or still like, I don't know, I don't care, but just imagine. Realistically, these chances are not 0, but not 50%. Like, the chances of you and every person in the world falling in love and meeting the famous people they like is so low. It's closer, I think, to 0. I don't know. I'm not doing statistic stuff. There is a formula how to sorry. There is a formula on how to calculate that, but I don't have the time to calculate it. Also, if you have the time, maybe you can say how is the chances of someone marrying some famous. There is examples of people, fans who married their celebrity crushes, but you should not make your whole personality liking this person. Like, do you know how many famous people I liked for all of my almost 24 years of life? I don't even remember this how much they were. Like, the chances of me having something with even the normal people I liked are lower. And we're talking like actually a low. And for the famous people are even lower. This is what I wanted to say, but I say it in a bad way. And he was correct with this. However, he and his friends group somehow, and he apologized for saying that, which, why? I think it's because of the money. According to Davini, it's because his friends group preferred to I don't know how to say it because it involves certain content which I don't advise you to consume. But this is a content for adults, and apparently most of those streamers, they also have a certain page, like, yeah, they like to share certain pictures of themselves, which I personally don't like. And there was one Bulgarian YouTuber, her name is Flora, which I like her style of video editing. If you speak the language, you can check her out. But I think she once said on TikTok that all of these women who sell this type of picture of themselves, they have like kind of actually not only her, a lot of people say that they have like expiration date, and those money will be for a certain time, which is true. I'm saying like I've done that, but it's really true. Like, especially if you're this type of woman and you want to, I don't know, get married and have kids. I don't know, like, maybe just don't have kids. there is precision where you can just stop your reproductive organ to work and just do that. Because, and this is why people should always think about when you're done having the kids, even if you don't like kids. If you say I don't want to have kids, just think about it, because every decision you make right now will have some type of effect on your children, or even your relatives, or even yourself. No matter what you do, no matter what you think, there will be always some negative effects if you don't think about the future and stuff like that. A perfect example kind of stands in front of you, and this is me. Because, and I'm going to be a little personal, but when I was younger, I think I should start with the backstory so you can understand more. But my parents forced me to speak English when, sorry, I have to cough this out. Okay. When I was younger, most of my punishments were because I didn't want to learn English. And my parents will force me to learn English. They will always tell me you should learn I don't know how much words a day. And here's the thing. If they didn't do that, if they didn't help do everything they can for me to learn English, when I come here I will be even worse than I was when I didn't. Because my grades in English, and I want to put in parentheses that in Bulgarian an F is 2 and A is 6. We use this type of, I must say measurements for some reason, I don't know why, but we use this type of grading. And I had all of my grades actually in middle school, high school, they were between 3, which is a D, and 6, which is A again. And also we pass with, if you have D in America you don't pass, but if you have D in Bulgaria you pass. So I was passing stuff. Also, another thing, I don't know if I see it, but I have 549, I think 40 something, which is, if you have 550 it's A, and I was very close to have A, which I'm still questioning how I have this high grade. I don't know, I think they just write me the good ones for some reason. Maybe, I don't know. And I'm saying this because I was not the best student, especially in English. I could not speak it. What I've done is, especially in 8th grade, because we had 18 hours of English, which means that you have 5 or 4 periods in English, which was a nightmare for me, but anyway. And I could, the only time where I had some progress with English was in 11 or 12th grade, somewhere in between this level where we stopped. It was not even important, because this is a time where our English teacher didn't care what we do or where we go, and she didn't teach us because she was preparing the students who will have exam on this subject, which means that I start to really have I don't know how to say it, the base for me was very late. And if I listened to my parents, if I had prepared earlier, I would have better grades in English, especially when considering that my mother was English teacher well, I'm saying he, and she would help me. Also, my father knew English because he used to learn. What is that? He used to live, not learn. I don't know what learn means. He used to live in a country where they speak, however, they speak British English, and also my mother speak better British English than American English. But this is just something extra. Like, I don't think it's that bad if she speaks better British English. Like, it's still English. It's, even if you have a little knowledge in English, it's still better than no knowledge at all. So yeah. So speaking about that, like, if I listen to my parents, excuse me, my computer, thank you. Tell me about the antivirus program. I'm sorry, my computer wants to be protected. Anyway, so this is why I'm talking about this, is because if I listen to my parents, again, I will not need to worry about anything. Like, I would be in a, speaking language wise, I would be better. Like, I would have better grades on this. When I come in here, I would have not the best, but I would have sorry, some level of speaking. And this is why I'm talking, like, your actions now, no matter what they are, will have some effect in the future. Even that's why I think people say that if you don't want children, you should not remove the opportunity of having children, because you may change your mind. Everything you do, you have some, usually it's negative. And the thing is that for some stuff, people may lie to you, that even people who should be on yours, no, don't do that, please. Sorry. Even people who should be on your side, who should be educated on some subjects, even they will be the one who will tell you, no, do whatever you want. In reality, they'll just use you for numbers or something like that. Because think about it, in today's age, we're just money and numbers. Nobody really cares, unless if you have really people who really cares about you. But this is usually your friends, your family. And this, going to back in the beginning, when we start about this subject, is actually, it's not one, it's multiple subjects. For some reason, when I talk, I'm just switching subject to subject, but anyway. But the main point is, be careful who influence you, who you care about, who, like, from who you're teaching stuff. Because usually those people who think that are here for you, there's some of them who are against you. And again, I know this from personal examples. Like, I had people before coming to America, I had people, like, which I thought that they're friendly to me, that we can be not best friends but friends. And the moment I come back in, I think it was 22 2022. The moment I come back, those people who I thought they were friends, they were not friends at all. There was literally some of those people who I thought they were friends that I was fighting to protect them against my real friends. Like, I was fighting my real friends in order to protect those people. And then it's kind of like I did nothing to them. So again, really be careful who you trust. Be careful who you choose as your friend. Because I say from personal experience, like, even those friends I have right now, even to them I cannot 100% trust. I trust them only 99%. And also they're like, what I also do, which I don't know is it strange or not, but there is stuff which I'm more comfortable to talk with my family and my sister, and there are other stuff which I'm more comfortable to talk with my sister and my friends. The only person there, like, it's the only I think I trust the most is my sister. But we've seen stuff that, like, we know examples of people who choose someone else than their sibling, and we know how, like, betraying your sibling, it's bad. So yeah, just be careful. Also, another thing is just doing research. Whatever you're learning for, just do research and think. Like, this is the thing. Most of the stuff we learn in a college, like critical thinking and stuff like that, nobody's using. And I'm just questioning how it's even possible. Like, like, you're there, you spend, I don't want how much I spend for college. The more I know, the more depressed I will be. Sorry. But you spend this much, and you let people to change, like, your opinions. You let people, because for some reason my sister is magnet to, like, those liberal Democrats teachers who are against everything and everyone. I don't know how she's doing that. Like, she had 2 teachers from the time she's in college are against. They're against like 50% of the students, and I'm questioning how. First of all, like, if you had hate, because one of her one of her teacher was feminist, who hate men, and she always talked against the men, and I'm thinking that, okay, you have men in this class, you have men in the public. If you really hate the men, just go to a lone island. You know what? Another maybe controversial thing is every feminist who is against men, I think, should be sent into island alone, like, kind of like, what is it called? It's not instrumental, it's kind of like a test, and we should send them to a lone island where they can have whatever rules they want, they can do whatever they want, but when they need men, just stay there. Like, the same goes with Taylor Swift and her friends, because she said that if Trump wins the election, she was. I think I've said that actually, but I won't underline it. Like, if you don't care, like, if you're against the things that are happening right now, just leave. Like, I didn't come here separating myself from people I love just for some Karen to say how much she hates Republicans and stuff like that, where literally this is kind of like 50% of the. It's not, I think it's now more. I don't know, I've seen that in a lot of the, I don't know what they call, like, pre-election. And I'm literally, for those people who don't like how the things are going, just leave. Don't be aggressive towards people who have other opinion than you. Just and what this is the thing is that, for example, immigration, the thing is which is kind of like making me, not only immigration, like, if the people who they fight for say that like, for example, they fight for immigration and people who are immigrants to be able to stay in this country, and even those people are against their beliefs, and you know, it's kind of like funny if you think about it. Actually, it's not funny, it's mainly sad, but also kind of fun. Also, can you remove yourself? Another thing I hate ever since I came here is cancel culture. Let this think. Like, why then they don't cancel James Charles for allegedly doing stuff with children, but they cancel someone who have different opinion than them? Like, I don't understand cancel culture. Not you, but those people who do that are literally ready to cancel someone who have different opinion than them. But like, I understand that if the person did something illegal and it's not sorry about that, because you can do something illegal, you can go to jail and then fix yourself. But for those people who don't fix themselves, and you give them second chances, and then a person who just have different opinion on the world and share it, because freedom of speech is to share your opinion. That's why I'm doing it right now. Oh, this is my opinion. If you don't agree with me, you cannot watch me, I don't care. But I know there is difference between, like, if you have hateful speech, for example, is a thing that you cannot say. Like, if you have bad experience with, for example, Eastern Europeans, because I am that. If you have bad experience with Eastern Europeans, you can say, I don't like Eastern Europeans because of this, this, and this. You can say that, but you cannot want people to hurt Eastern Europeans. This is, I think, what hateful speech is. When you want to actively hurt another, even your own group. Because in a way we are all people, so technically it's kind of self-hatred. when you're aggressive towards other group. I think it should be treated like self-hatred, because we're all humans. We have that did that actually. And if you hate someone because they're different than you, then therefore you hate yourself, which is worse in a way, and also sad. And also, how you like, there are people who fight for equality, and the moment where this equality should be for another person, they remove the equality. Like, for example, if they fight for the freedom of, like, for example, the feminism in the beginning, for what I understand, was both genders to have equal rights. Therefore, a man can do women's stuff or a man can do men's stuff, which is understandable. Do I personally think about this? Like, I personally don't really agree, but I also don't care. So who is there to message me? Okay. My sister is sending stuff. But I personally don't care. It's not the things that I believe, but I can, like, actually maybe feminism are probably the only people like I can 50% agree with stuff. Maybe. Like the real feminists, not the modern ones which only do it because they also don't know why. Which, I don't know. Like, this is again why, like, my generation removes things that other people fought for, and I don't know, is it because they want to, like, have this, like, you know how a lot of Gen Z wants to fake, because there's literally people who fake disorders, which this is another, like, this is so sick, like, using the pain, because having a mental disorder, I don't think it's funny and roses and stuff, but using the pain of people who you don't know their struggles, and all of this, because, like, what was the name of, I think this was a woman who is it the thread, the thing with, I think it was thread, the disorder, and she would do that in order so she can have more money on her eBay or something like that, I don't care. And I'm thinking, like, why? Because here's the thing, like, do I think I have certain disorders? Maybe. I don't know. However, I'm not going to say I have ADHD, I have dyslexia, I have this, I have that, because I was not tested. I never was tested for any of those stuff. Maybe if I am getting tested one day, I will say, okay, turns out I have this, I don't have this, stuff like that. I don't know why I have message from Webtoon, but this is wrong time. So, if testing yourself, like, thinking that, okay, I may have this, I may have that, it's completely normal. I have some, like, thinking that I may have some of those stuff. Like, also I'm too lazy to actually see if I have them, so maybe one day in the future. But faking disorders in order to gain audience, it's kinda like, it's another thing to, for example, write them, use this in a book to bring awareness. This is another thing, but also you can, maybe you should talk with psychologists before that. It's for all people who have it. But it's another thing to fake it. Like, okay, let's say there's possibility of me having maybe depression, I don't know, I don't care. But if I do, and I see people using my pain and stuff in order for them to develop their business, I will be angry a little. And I think this is what it goes with one of my friends. She's more woke. I'm not. But the difference between me and her and other people is that we respect each other, while other people, if you are not like them, they will again cancel you, which again, I don't like cancel culture. You can see, I mean, you can hear by my tone. Probably, I don't know. I don't even know how I sound right now. Am I sounding sick? Maybe. I don't know. But the thing is, yeah. Also, sorry, I forgot. It's almost time to end the stream, and I'm not even halfway through the tea. Also, it doesn't taste good as it used to, but I have to drink it because health and stuff, and because I have to go to work this week. I have to be healthier to do that. Also, even the music becomes sad the moment I mention work. Oh, you know what? Another thing I don't like. I don't know why the whole stream is very negative, but I'm sick, so I can do that. Another thing I don't like is there's some fans on Minecraft friends podcast. Minecraft fans who would use a certain thing to, like, is it called squads? I don't know what. Which is another thing I don't like. Like, if one day this is actually a little warning, but if one day I become famous and someone did that to me, someone will go to jail, and it's not going to be me. And the thing is that people are becoming so, like, I don't know what is their problem actually, but I have no words to cover this stuff, which from my understanding are only for for dangerous people, and to call this on streamers and stuff like that. How sick this person should be to do that? Like, am I not okay for thinking that people can be better? Am I too optimistic? I don't know. But the fact that there are people who literally will put someone's life in danger just for the joke. It's so like, I don't know what to say. I'm literally don't know what to say. And they do it like it's like they didn't just put someone's lives in danger, because correct me if I'm wrong, but thought there was something important. It's just me, my sister sending TikToks. Anyway, but like, am I too optimistic that people can be better? I think I am the problem with that. Maybe. I just cannot understand how some people can think. And I'm telling you, it's better for me to tell you now. And if I have to, I'm going to repeat myself. But if you make some time of joke, no matter who is watching, no matter who is going to watching this, but there will be legal actions after that. And I think this is what those streamers' mistake is, that they don't make the legal actions. They don't sue these people. And I think if you're like a victim of this, you should definitely sue the people who do that. I know I will. And I advise you, if you're a streamer, like if you're thinking to start streaming, just be prepared with this. Because there are literally people who I would think are normal. Can you walk? Thank you. No. No, I have to save 2 animals. Can you? I wanna think about this later. By the way, if you don't agree with me for some stuff, you can tell me, but I don't care. Again, I think we live in a free country and everyone has the right to think what they want. Because literally, if you think like, we can disagree for some stuff, we can agree on some stuff, but this is the thing is that is going to show that we are thinking people who think. I don't know how to say it. Also, another advice for me. Where is the pig go? Oh. Is this pig okay? I make it stairs. I forgot what is that, but I wanna fix it. I assume the next stream we're gonna finish all of this God Skating League, but I wanna try to do as much as I can on this site. Maybe. By the way, in some places I only leave 3 boxes, and some places I only leave 2 boxes. It won't like which I'm speaking right now. Anyway. Yeah, maybe it's better if I finish this next stream. And maybe I'm gonna start like building the stuff so we can know what to build where. Let me rate someone. Go out high. It's starting soon, so maybe I wanna read the first person, because then you'll have more time to watch. Okay. Is it showing? Okay, and I'm gonna say bye now, just in case something happened. And I hope I see you next tomorrow. Actually, yeah, I forgot I'm streaming tomorrow. So hopefully tomorrow, and hopefully I'm more healthy. And bye.